Welcome back, N7 Soldiers. Is your boy Congrexes Prime coming at you with some Mass Effect Legendary Edition Insanity playthrough in video format today. Now the question right off the back is, this should be episode number 6. I have streamed the last 2 episodes. Do you guys want me to show my face on these video format videos, or you don't? Drop a comment below. Let me know if that's what you would like to see. And if you don't care, hey, don't have to do anything. But a like, a share, and a sub will be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, we are here right where we left off on the stream. And we're going to go ahead and pick our team, which I'm bringing Rex, because Rex is OP as heck. And I think I'm going to bring Liara because I need biotics, especially with killing Krogans. And I think in this...
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
The thing with the Krogans is that you need warp to be able to cancel out their ability to heal. The same thing with Batarians. They have the same ability. And they kind of heal themselves really rapidly, and in doing so, it's tough to beat them that way. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Oh, this is a great thing to see in front of us. Let's switch to our assault weapon. All right, let's go.
That's far enough.
Well, I don't know. We got 3 chicks here, armed to the gills.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I guess I'll let them know I'm a Spectre. I am playing Paragon. I'm trying to be a goody two-shoes, on this
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Now, I think what I'm going to do, since I'm playing Paragon, I'm going to go ahead and comply. I love playing Renegade for situations like this, because you get to kind of boast out a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and cooperate.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Man, who you talking to like that? This lady's looking for it, man. What's wrong with her? Alright, let's go ahead and put this away. Let's holster our weapons.
Weapons detectors. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
All right.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Yeah, that is her mom.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
All right, so if we don't take her, The last boss fight goes a little different. That's why I'm bringing her. One of the main reasons I'm bringing her here is because she's kind of pivotal to what will happen at the end here. So,
Welcome to
don't want to spoil
Hanshan,
anything.
The galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
These are some cool looking aliens.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I don't know if I want to do this. It doesn't really implicate me in anything, so I'm gonna say no.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Could I buy something now?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Okay, so they got non-human armor. Let me see what we got here. Turian, medium Krogren. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That's expensive though. That's quite a bit more protection than Rex has right now. Yeah, oh god darn it.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Maybe later. Right now.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that armor up for Rex. Right here. That's actually really good. And what is this? Like Turian. Like I don't have a Turian. I left them over there. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. Bye. And then we're gonna give this to equipment. We'll go here and hook Rex up with this Titan armor. Boom. He has almost 60% more shields and double the protection from damage. So that's pretty good. What I don't see is that he doesn't have any. Wow, he doesn't have any upgrades. All right, we got to keep that in mind. All right, that's good. Stop playing, Shep. What you doing? All right, let's go. We got to talk to the main dude here.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I believe she said he's over this way. All right, let's go talk to this clown.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus,
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
That dude sounds like an annoying piece of crap.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell on his ass.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
Okay.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
I wonder if I should tell an old dude.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Okay. So, his assistant is either dirty or playing another side. I guess the question is, should I tell on this guy? I mean, that's the right thing to do. It's what a good shepherd would do, right?
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
I did.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Oh man, I think this guy is super dirty. If he's talking about leveling fees, what we tell on him, he's gonna charge this side to the.
Could I buy something now?
Let me see what else he has.
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let me see what he got. Anything worth talking about here? How about this armor right here? This Titan armor. 130, 26, 34. What's Liara's rocking? Oh yeah, Liara needs this bad. We're gonna go ahead and get this for her. Let's go ahead and purchase, buy. And then we'll hook her up with some armor as well, because she has crap armor, to be honest with you guys. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Boom. Cool. Now we all got decent armor. We're not gonna get vaporized out here. And let's go pick up the thing, give it to the other guy, and then we'll move on with the hotel thing after that. I think it makes sense that I mean, if I'm playing a good shepherd, right? I'm trying to rationalize this. The right thing to do is to turn in the smuggler, right? So, not to give it to him and so he can do whatever. I don't even know what's on that. It could be biological weapon. It could be anything, you know? Either way, I'm taking a chance. I was trying to drink some coffee there, and I figured I could not operate the control with one hand there. I failed epically. Alright, let's go turn this guy in, this clown. This game is cool because it gives you so many different variables, like when it comes to like stuff like this. I could easily turn this guy in, or I can give it to him and try to levy money off him that way. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool that a game like this gives you so many options. And you know, this game was made like in 2007, man. Like, I can't imagine if the people who got together to make this game will make a new style of Mass Effect, you know, with the updated graphics. You know, let's say the one thing I do like, I'm only going to speak briefly on it on this particular playthrough, is Andromeda. The one thing I like about Andromeda is the actual movement. When you do combat in Andromeda, it's vertical. So you kind of like power slide, or you can fly up, and you know, you can hold a stance in the air and shoot above your targets. I mean, it's crazy. The movement in Andromeda is really nice. The story, that's left to be desired. So we'll leave it at that. Because I may actually play a playthrough of Andromeda eventually. I think it's on the list of things that I've always wanted to do on this channel, like play all 3 Mass Effects and Andromeda. So, but I'm not fond of the story of Andromeda, though I do enjoy the graphics and the gameplay style. The combat mechanics, you know, are really, really cool in Andromeda. It's very flashy. All right.
I presume you are here to present me with Opold's package.
Yes, I have it with me.
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather advanced device. Certainly contraband. It would have been unfortunate if this had reached its buyer.
How thankful are you?
I am willing to give you 200 credits
Oh,
and a pass
no.
to leave Hanshan. Not without an understanding between us, of course. You can only go to Peak 15 to speak to Lady Benezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off-world.
Wow, that's crazy. I can choose to take this. This is different. This is like a different angle. There's a bunch of ways to access the past. This is one that I've never really explored, to be honest with you guys. So,
You know, that's a dangerous weapon. It shouldn't be left unsecured. I should impound it.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. It would be best if you kept it. If there is nothing else, I would like to go back to work.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
okay, so now I've done it the other way where I've gave it to him and he tried to just sell it to me for like $250, and then I levy him for 500 credits. So the difference really is 500 credits. I ended up keeping the weapon. I don't even know what the heck it was. Let's see what it was. Proton rounds. Okay. Those are going to be needed eventually. Alright, so let's go see if we can talk to old dude over here that we got told to go talk to. And see if we can levy what we need from him. Because I don't think he gave us the pass. Because I chose to keep the actual mod itself. This should be it, right? Elevator. I think so. I think this is the right way. Yeah, definitely. We got music playing here. We got music, so we're in a bar.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh, God. Somebody else needs help.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
She is right. So, I'm gonna do it.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Alright. Let's go talk to Mr. Vargas here. She made a good point. So it's kind of easy for me to kind of do this, even though this is not 100% legal. I am a Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Novaria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Man, that was funny. We actually were able to play that off. I was wondering if I had enough Paragon points to do it.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Man, they don't offer a lot of money here, man. That's tough. Oh, they gave us 2 renegade points for that. That's crazy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
That's funny.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
It's not giving me
I should
the
write a book
option.
about it while I have the time to spare.
It's not giving me the option to help him, so I'm guessing that because I turned old dude in and I got the pass,
I should let you go.
so I don't have to go about it this way.
Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. Afternoon.
Let me see.
Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari?
Yes, she caused quite a stir.
No, it's not giving me.
Not every day a matriarch arrives with
It's
a
not giving me
guard.
the
I should
option.
let
All
you
right.
wish.
Yeah.
I'll continue to enjoy the
So
bar.
I'm guessing that we can actually push past, because we would have to do an actual like fight combat scene, but I'm guessing we're bypassing that right now. We're going straight into Peak 15, which is cool. This is kind of like a different way in into Peak 15, because normally you talk to him and then you got to go to his lab, clear his lab, and then you're able to go about it a different way. But since we didn't do that, I wonder how this is all gonna end. I'm really fascinated to see if it ends the same way. There's normally like 2 to like 3 different ways of doing stuff in this game normally. See, this would be the lab, but we don't have the code for that. I'm not worrying about him because he's not going to tell me anything important. Well, he might now. Who knows? Let me see.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You need anything? I'll be...
He doesn't give out good information, like nothing important. That's why I was going to bypass him.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Oh,
I have authorization.
I do have the
Excuse
pass.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alux Valley.
Ah, so we went about it a different way. This is cool. Oh, snap. These clowns. Okay. I'll take care of you in a second. Hold on. Where's he at?
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
Alright, we need to do something about this clown. He's dead. Ooh. I took a pretty hard hit there. Come on, Rex, get out the way, man. Stop playing. We need... Why didn't her skills take? Oh, wow. Oh, this sucks. I thought this whole time... What a slap in the face. I'm gonna max out my rifle. I'm wondering why I don't have that many moves with her. I'm like, wait a minute, where's my lift? Where's my stuff for her? Nope, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Get warp as well. Get first aid because we're gonna need electronics. I could have sworn I did all this already. Hold on, my dudes. I apologize. This is a big boo-boo on my part. But one that can be rectified. Let's get stasis. This is useful as well too. Let's get warp to advanced warp and unlock singularity as well. I want to have options. Because right now we're being rushed, and Rex's big head is in the way, so that helps quite a bit actually. So what we're gonna do is no. Thank you. There we go. I'm gonna drop the hammer on this clown. Ouch. That hurt. Do I have... Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out why my mods are not... Alright, let's put anti-proton. Let's put turnarounds on this thing. I didn't take no darn screenshot. Stop playing. Let's switch guns here. Wow, I missed. Nice shot, Prime. Keep up the good work. Bye bye. Where's your clown at? There we go. Hey, get closer.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Oh, you gonna come in now? You gonna come in now after I did all this work?
What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
Thanks, Rex.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Wow. Well, that didn't quite go as smooth as I wanted it to go, because for some reason Rex is missing powers too. I'll be darn. Combat armor. Oh, I messed up. I was one away from getting him heavy. God darn it. Alright, it's fine. I messed up. That's a mess up on my part. But that can be rectified. Let's go. Let's go, Shep. We got work to do. Good old Mako. I don't know how this thing got here, but hey, man, I'm not complaining. This is a pretty nice armored vehicle, you know. Alright, so we're in the snow now. We left Hoth. We left, what's the name of that planet? Mustafar. Now we're in Hoth. That's what I meant. So, all we need is some AT walkers and land speeders. And then some and then we'll be good to go. Alright, this is what we got going on. Okay, we can see red on the radar. That means we got stuff coming. Right in front of us, probably. That's what we got here first. I wish this game, the run was like every other game. Guardian, medium armor, heavy Krogan armor. Man, I wish I would have gotten that. I'm upset. Let's go to equipment. Shred rounds. Okay, let's go to him. Yep, and I think we picked up a new rifle, right? No? Things better. Yeah, we'll give him this one. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Let's get back in our tank. Let's get to work. Okay, looks like we have a cannon in front of us. Several Geth as well. Right there, there's a cannon. I don't know if I can hit it though. angle left. This angle right. Cannon dead. Get out of here, bro. Oh, okay. Like that, alright. You guys can. Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Let me back up. These boys hit hard. Ouch. Oh, I missed. Oh, snap. The missiles everywhere. Holy cow. God damn, I keep missing. This is not smart what I'm doing here. Alright, we got him. The reason I stopped is because there's something here for us to loot. And I didn't want to pass it up. That's why. We have rounds and cryo rounds. Okay, cool. And a grenade, which I could use later. Boy, I don't even want to talk about grenades right now. Now we do have 2 more things of... Oh. Okay. Alright, Mr. Geff. You want some? You gonna get it. Oh no. No, 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 no. We're gonna be polite. Got him, coach. You want some of this too, bro? Back up. Alright, we got something to loot right here. Actually, 2 things. What? The cryptids go too low? You joking? Oh man, I didn't bring. Ah boy, stats barrier. Yeah, we have nobody that can decrypt. Actually, she could do electronics, but she doesn't decrypt anything. God darn, this is gonna hurt my feelings. All right, that's gonna be tough. All right, let's move on. Need to be like a different class. That's upsetting. We missed out on some loot because we don't have anybody that can decrypt. Now I felt like I should have brought Vicarian with us. That's alright. It ain't gonna be the end of the world. I'll tell you what, this tank, considering this is all snow, it handles pretty well. Whoa, whoa. No, sir. No, 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 no. We don't want any of that. Man, this seems like a long way. I wonder how much air I can get on this thing. It's got to be a little bump somewhere we can test that theory. Without falling over the side of the ravine, that would suck. Alright, that's down. So the thing is, we're going to try to get Rex some heavy armor, because I think we got some heavy armor that we can use. Oh, it's in front of us. Oh, I see it. Right there. I see you. Do you see me? No, no, no. Maybe better luck next time, buddy. Alright, we're coming up around the bend here. Oh snap, I just saw the missile go by. How crazy was that? Alright, so we have made it into peak 15. Anything in here of value before we go in? Oh, okay. Fantastic. Welcome to peak 15. Oh. Oh snap, I saw a big... I saw a big gap. It's a big gap now. Oh, whoa, 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 okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, where the hell are my dudes at? Hey, get in here. Why y'all playing? Y'all left me in here by myself. Come on, my dudes, get in here. Oh man, they left me in here to fight Krogan Warriors. See what I mean? Like they regen their Jeez Louise, alright, come on, come in. Oh, they can't come in. I'm here by myself. Commander Shepard all alone. This thing doesn't generate much heat though. I give it that much. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Oh, he moved. What a dweeb. Got him. I like this rifle. This thing eats.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
That'd be nice if you guys would show up and help me out, right? Oh, we can't decrypt any of this stuff. This is tough. This makes me want to turn around. Incendiary rounds? Okay, well, at least we got that. Alright. At least we have that. That is an option. Oh, you guys show up now. Thanks. Where's Rex? Oh, there you are. Think you guys are showing up to the party.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
What the hell is this? Okay. Proton rounds and incendiary 5. Okay. Oh, this sucks, dude. Not having somebody with decryption is painful, man. I'm never making this mistake again. That's tough. Breaks my heart. This is one by carrying or the quarrying girl would be nice for this mission. I guess that's who should I brought. Tally. Darn it. I feel like a douche. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, Rex. Thank you so much for putting your egghead in the way. I appreciate that. Thank you. What the hell hell else is shooting at us? Oh. I don't think so. We do have something around here. There we go. Let's see if I can use some of this cool stuff. Tell me he's floating. Haha. Got him. Hit him with something, bro. This guy's annoying. Did I hit him? I didn't. Very well. Oh, snap. Why am I out with a pistol?
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Don't have a panic attack. Oh, snap. Got these worm thingies attacking us. Oh, snap. They're coming right for us, too. How the hell? Oh, snap. There's a way up here. Oh, this is messed up. Rex, come on, my dude. Get the hell out of the way, my brother. I would have done killed this thing already, bro. Come on. Get your big ass egghead out the way.
Damned if I know, but someone on this mountain does.
That's weird that he does not know what these things are because he should know what they are. Oh, snap. Thank the maker we leveled up. Alright. Let's go to squads. Man, this sucks, man. I have no way, man. My feelings are hurt, my dudes. You guys don't understand. So what we can do is attack 2.5, increase up by 6.5, increase maximum accuracy by 5. Or should I increase my, yeah. Let's do that first. And then, there we go. We'll do that. And then for Rex, we actually do something different. No, we're gonna go with advanced stasis, yeah. Since, I mean, damn, this sucks, man. This is tough. Alright, here we go. So what we're gonna do is get combat armor so that he can get heavy. And advanced shield boost. And then we'll start working on this fitness now. And then we can actually go to equipment. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's go to squad. Not bad. Go here. And go to her armor because she needs something. She needs a upgrade. Ooh, this is actually better than what I have on my character. That's fine. She needs it more than I do. And then for Rex, we can put the heavy armor. 200 shields. Slightly less, but 200 shields. That's pretty sexy. So we're gonna put him. Yeah, there we go. Now he's gonna really be an egghead. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Decryption too low, man. I ain't missing out on so many things. My feelings are super hurt. Note to self: never come with somebody that can't decrypt to one of these missions. Alright, so what do we have here? Probably something skill too low for decryption. Oh, oh man. What was that? Sounds like a damn bug or something. Hey. Oh snap. I was right. Damn, that green stuff is eating away through Rex, and Rex got better regen than I do. That's crazy. Let's move up. what we're gonna do is ride this elevator up. All right, my dudes, what we're gonna do here, right, is we're gonna stop the actual game and go into photo mode so we can see our dudes here and in their full splendor. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop the gameplay right here, only because we're at around the 50-minute mark for me, and I'm trying to keep the recorded episodes between 50 to an hour because it's easier to edit that way. If it's way longer, it takes a really long to process. It's a long process. Anyway, I'm not so sure. I'd rather keep it under an hour. The upload is not the problem. It's the editing that's going to be the problem with these videos if they're longer than what they need to be. But we're going to leave it right here, my dudes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know if you guys want to see my picture on the right-hand corner, like if I'm streaming, or if you like the videos the way they are, like this in video format. I will be streaming this sometime in the very near future after this video goes out. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all that other fun stuff. You guys have a great day, night, light, love, and peace. Congrexes. Checking out.